The lie that changed your life forever. My parents had a strict rule. Don't leave the house without permission. But that day they were at work. I was really bored, so I left. I was hanging out with my friends and everything was fine. Until my mom called. She said, "Why aren't you home?" Panic set in. I had two options. Tell the truth and get yelled at, or make something up. I went with the worst possible option. I'm out looking for the dog. The second I sent it, I knew I messed up. But I had no idea just how bad it was about to get. My mom instantly called me, her voice frantic. "What do you mean the dog is missing?" Now I couldn't just say, "Oh, he's not. I just wanted to go outside." So I doubled down. I left the door open for a second and he ran off. Silence. Then she went crazy. My parents dropped everything at work and left early. They called neighbors, friends, and even the local animal shelter. My mom was posting on Facebook begging people to help. By the time I got back home, there were literal search parties. People were walking the streets calling out my dog's name, while I just stood there dying inside. And then it got even worse. A random lady showed up at our door out of breath, saying she thought she saw a dog matching his description. My dad grabbed his car keys and sped off to go check. Meanwhile, the dog was asleep on the couch. At this point, I was sweating. My entire neighborhood was searching for a dog that never left the house. Then my dad came back home empty-handed. He looked at me exhausted. I had no choice. I cleared my throat and mumbled, Guys, the dog's right there." They slowly turned, so I'm curled up peacefully. And then they turned back to me. No one said a word, just pure deafening silence. Then my dad took a deep breath and said, "You're grounded for the rest of the summer."